Hi, Michael.
Yes, sir. Hank?
Nice to talk to you.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
You are on, and I am hearing you loud and clear.
Oh, hi, Hank. First of all, God bless you for your ministry, and I love your program. And I just had a question. I was wondering if you could kind of clarify for me. I think it's Psalm 139 speaks about God knew everything about us, and all our days were planned. And I think about how people make bad choices throughout, our life and things that we, regret. And when you're faced with choice A and B, and A is good and B is bad, and you make the bad choice. I guess I just need an easy clarification of how God, I know He knows all this, but how does that play in to our choices if He already knows, what we're going to do and say and think?
Yeah, good question. And I've answered that question in the past by simply saying that the fact that God knows does not mean that God is the causal agent of. And by human analogy, you can look back at your past and know something with great certainty, even though you were not the causal agent of what you know. So knowing something does not mean that you did the very thing that you know about or you're involved in it. And of course, in the case of God, He knows all things, not only the things that have happened in the past, but everything with complete knowledge that will happen in the future as well. But I like to dwell in the land of antinomy here, meaning there's a tension here, because it is true. On the one hand, I know that I choose my path. On the other hand, I also know, according to Scripture, that God directs my steps. So there is a tension here, and I think sometimes it's best to leave things in that land of antinomy. I know for certain that the choices I make matter. That just as those who rejected Jesus, Jesus said to them, "Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who killed the prophets, how often I wanted to cover you, but you were not willing." In other words, Jesus is pointing out that their will really mattered, particularly in this circumstance. So we have to wash our hands every day. We can't say if we want our hands to be clean, they'll be clean in and of themselves. No, what we do really does matter.